Intel Core Ultra 9285K CPU gets detailed die shots 3 nanometers Arrow Lake compared to 10 nanometers Raptor Lake. We have our first look at the detailed die shots of the Intel Core Ultra 9285K, the flagship CPU in the Arrow Lake desktop family. Intel's first tiled CPU for desktop PCs, Intel Core Ultra 9285K Arrow Lake die shots reveal the heart of the chip. Previously, we saw an Intel Core Ultra 200S Arrow Lake desktop CPU get delidded, and now, we have our first die shots of the CPU, which focuses on its various tiles and also gives us a close-up of the compute tile that incorporates the next generation Lion Cove P and Skymon T cores. These die shots come from ASUS China's manager, Tony Yu. All of the building blocks of Arrow Lake CPUs are put together in a tiled fashion with a total of 6 tiles, which include compute tile, TSMC in 3B, graphics tile, TSMC in 5P, SoC tile, TSMC in 6, I/O tile, TSMC in 6, 2X filer tile, N/A, base tile, Intel 1227.1. Besides the 5 operational tiles, there are also 2 filer tiles on the Core Ultra 200S Arrow Lake CPUs, which are designed to maintain structure integrity. According to Intel itself, the filer tiles are designed to offer a uniform, cavity-free surface for the heat spreader to sit on. Not having this can lead to the IHS being bent or even crushed, leading to damage and unwarranted operation on the chip. The main tile on the CPU is the compute tile, which features up to 8 Lion Cove P cores and a total of 16 Skymon T cores. Unlike the last generation Raptor Lake and Alder Lake families, which had P cores and E cores sitting on 2 separate areas of the compute tile, the Arrow Lake CPUs combine the P cores and E cores together, leading to a robust string bus interconnect fabric and better thermal management too. Main features of the Intel Arrow Lake compute tile, based on TSMC in 3B, versus Raptor Lake Intel 10 nanometers plus, up to 8 P cores, Lion Cove, up to 16 E cores, Skymon, ring bus interconnect. Main features of the Intel Arrow Lake SoC tile, based on TSMC in 6 DDR5 memory controller, 5600 mount, S native speeds, UDIM/QDIM/CANMI support up to 13 TOPS and PU3 median engine, H.264/H.265/AV1. Key 5.0x16 fork. The main features of the Intel Arrow Lake I/O tile, based on TSMC in 6.1x Key 5.0x4, SSD, 1x Key 4.0x4, SSD. The Intel Arrow Lake CPUs aren't a 100% chiplet design, and while each tile is a separate entity that makes use of a different process technology and functions differently too, they are featured on the same base tile and packaged together in a way that looks like a singular die. If there wasn't the very obvious border lining between the tiles, you couldn't tell Arrow Lake apart from a standard Raptor or Alder Lake CPU. AMD on the other hand has chiplets that are separated far out on the same PCB and connected via Infinity Fabric. Other tiles on the Intel Core Ultra 200S Arrow Lake CPUs will include the graphics tile, which is equipped with 4 LPG Alchemist cores, the SoC tile, which houses the Key 5.0x16 controller along with the NPU, media, video engines, and the I/O tile. The compute tile is based on the TSMC in 3B process node, which is also a first for Intel's desktop lineup that has gone with an external node, while previous generations were made on Intel's processes. The Intel Core Ultra 200S Arrow Lake CPUs, including the Ultra 9285K, launch on the 24th of October, so not a lot of time is left before we get to see these chips in action.